So yes, I came back from the dirt. I was doing the card games. I was muscling the card games. I was doing collecting. And again, that's kind of a little bit, but people ask me all the time, do I regret anything? I don't believe in the word regret. I don't. You should learn from everything you do. Would I change things? Obviously. Wouldn't want to lose my children. Wouldn't want to do certain things. But I don't regret it. It makes you who you are the next day. No matter who you are, who you become, you start regretting things, changes the whole kind of, it's like that old dynamic. If somebody got killed that was your father and couldn't have been born, and how many things change.
Sure.
So I just think it's not about regrets. I would totally change that part of me. And I don't know if I was kind of a little crazy because I didn't feel anything. It's not like, I'm thinking, oh, fuck. I always justified it because I never hurt somebody who wasn't in my game. I never hurt a robbery person in a store or a fucking old lady. We protect people. I protect kids. That's my thing, But if you were in the fucking drug game, the robbing game, the gambling game, the whatever the fuck it was, I kind of figured the fucking game, and you shouldn't fucking be in
this. What you signed up for.
But what I did was a little extreme, Kyle. That's what
I wanted to ask you about. So, what did this guy have to do? How much money did this guy and how did you get this debt where you take an iron to him?
Well, that iron case was a guy stole $75,000 from one of our bookies.
It's quite a bit.
Yeah, that's a lot of money. Wow.
So somebody's mad now.
Actually. Yes.
No, somebody stole 75. This guy stole $75,000.
Okay.
And of course, we got the word out. You don't do this shit, and that's bad shit. Anyway, of course, we find some kids. They snitch on him right away. We know who it is, and I was told to Larry take care of this in my way, and I said okay. I took the guy. Yeah, I don't know if you know New York City, any of you guys. They have cellars. There's like cellars. You go down the stairs. Underneath, they're like cellars. There's a grating, and it opens up, and then you walk downstairs.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
So we had a cellar below the bar, and I went and told a guy named Joe Cat. I said, Joe, go get the iron. He gets an iron. We had a couple of things. I got the guy sitting in a chair in there. And he's 21 years old. He's a young kid. Now, I'm only 27, maybe.
What's holding him there? Fear, or is he bound in some way?
No, I'm going to tell you. He's tied to the chair. I got him tied to the chair like this. He had his hands behind his back. And I had his pants down to his ankles. Everything. He's naked. He's naked all up here. And he's like this, tied. And I said to him, I was just talking to him. I said, pretty stupid to rob these people. Why do you do this? What? I didn't do it. I swear to God. You didn't do it. I said, really? Yeah. So the iron's getting hard. I said, listen to me. I'm going to ask you one more time. Where is the money? I didn't do it. Psst, right on his chest. I smell it when I tell this story. There's a iron mark right on his chest.
Mm-hmm.
And I could smell it. And he screams. I hear that scream. Matter of fact, some people who've been with me said, man, I heard you at night. And that's that and a scream in prison. I'll tell you about that story. But so I do that. Then everybody's just sitting there.
Stuck in the middle with you is playing.
Now, let me ask you this. I'm sure there's a couple more goons watching you take the old iron to this guy.
Yeah.
Nice and wrinkle free over here. Now, are they reacting like, holy shit, Larry's hardcore? Or are they like, yeah, Larry, make him talk? That's how Larry rolls. Larry fucking gets some smooth.
Nah, but, it wasn't like that.
Hit him with the steam button.
Any one of us would have did anything.
Okay. So they're not.
But I was a little bit more fucking didn't give a fuck. I mean,
you were the man with the iron in his hand.
Yeah, they put you in charge of handling it.
And then I looked right down at his dick. I said, I'm going to ask you one more fucking time. 69th Street, 12th Avenue, on the third floor. Because he knew I wasn't playing. I tell everybody, I love guys who think they're tough ass and they say, oh man, you can never get that out of me. Trust me, I will fucking get it out of you.
I don't doubt it.
You'll tell on your mother, you'll tell on your sister, your brother, your kid.
Yep. You want to know, Larry.
Exactly.
Larry,
honest.
All you got to do is show me. You know that thing in movies?
You just email me, man.
They bring in the torture. They bring in the torture expert, and he unrolls that little wrap of tools. When I see that wrap, it could be the motherfucker. He could be his lunch. But if I see that cloth, I'm like, hey, I see what you got there. Let's talk about what you want to know.
And you know that guy is not a fisherman in his spare time.
No,
he just has the accoutrement.
No,
Larry, I want to know this.
This is funny.
So you're there. The guy's bound to the chair. Is there anything he can say to just make this go away? Right? Can he, if he spills the information you're looking for, can he get away without punishment, or was going to get one burn regardless?
No, he would have got away with maybe a beating, but not what happened.
Okay.
He's walking around with a fucking iron on his chest.
Now he is, but he could have just had a, black eye.
Fucking black eye, a couple of broken ribs, nothing major.
A beating you can walk away from.
Yeah, oh yeah. Well, he walked away. This one was a little bit rougher.
Yeah, I'd take the beating over the iron every day, though.
Exactly. What happened with that? You just made me laugh. 4 friends of ours. We took us. One of the guys that plane. So we fly down to the Keys from where I live, and we were talking just about that torture story because they go, Larry, man, it's in your book or it's in places, and people talked about it on one of the big shows, and he goes, "Is that fucking guy crazy?" He goes, "All you would have had to do is say, listen, hey, I tried, I didn't get it. Here's the money. What do you want? Let's talk about this. I don't want to get tortured."
Yeah.
Because I don't give a fuck who you are. If you got me in that position, you get whatever the fuck you want. I mean,
and if you're a smart person, all you'd have to do is call me and be like, "Hey, Kyle, I know that it was you with that 75 grand. Now, be a good boy, package it up real nice, count it before you come, bring it over here, and hey, bring 2,500 extra." You could say that, and I would. Because I would know. I would know that, all right, it's either that or I leave New York State. A or B. Maybe I need to go to Canada after I pull this. And it's 75 grand at the end of the day. I'm bringing you the money plus interest.
It's funny, me being in that business. And one time I did a lot of robberies, and they paid me in cash with fucking a counter machine. I don't know if you guys ever saw the counter machine
on TV.
Yeah. They go like this. And if it's a counterfeit, it shoots out the top. That's how it works. So they would pay me, 300,000, 400,000, 500,000 in a bag paper. They take out this suitcase of, I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 million in it. And I come back up to my crew and I go, man, I just saw 4 or 5. I'm going back down. Let's go fucking get this fucking money. They're pleading with me. No, please, Larry. No. Because I was crazy and we would have been dead. What do I do? Go down there and get 5 million and then I'm dead. Like you said, I probably even left the country.
That wouldn't do it. You couldn't just go to Italy, live out the rest of your life.
Nah.
Maybe Italy would be the
You don't run
for the law for me. I didn't really think this through.
You'll never suspect I'm right under the nose.
Yeah. I got a ticket to Sicily. I'm out of here, suckers.
I'm terrible at this.
I want to know about so once the situation has occurred where he doesn't want you to burn him anymore, and so he goes, it's on 68th Street at the 3rd floor. Is there any sort of weirdness where you're like, all right, well, we'll untie you? What's that like? Like you just untie him and you say, get the hell out of here? Or is it?
No, I look at his dick and he blurts it without. His kid was sweating. I remember vividly. And he goes, I said, Joe, actually got the keys out of the kid's pocket. And they were on the floor down there. His ankles, gets the keys, goes, now I got 15 minutes because it's not far. 15 minutes to just. I'm talking to the kid. I go, why the fuck didn't you just fucking tell me where it is? You fucking tell me. You don't think I knew it was you motherfucker? I told you, fucking friends told on you.
Mm-hmm.
And he's fucking crazy. He still don't know what's gonna happen. So he's, you could see his wheels turning. Is he gonna get killed? Is fucking this?
Mm-hmm.
And I just let it back. Listen, the money comes back, and it's only 70,000 now. No big deal. Didn't charge him. Didn't do anything. Countered. I says, 5,000 missing. He didn't say anything. He did. What would he say? He was there. He used it or whatever it was. I didn't even say anything. I said, okay. I says, Joe, let him loose. And I said, listen, let everybody know if they ever fucking rob one of the guys in this crew, they'll never walk out of here. And that was it. He was our warning. He was the warning to anybody else to fuck with a bookie already. I mean, people knew it. Most people.
That's pretty fair, to be honest, because I think that a lot of people think that story would end with him just being dead over 5,000. But
but on TV it would.
But it just doesn't seem like that. I think you saw and you just knew that wasn't necessary there. Like the message was sent, right? Like, dude, you don't have to cut my toes off. You beat the shit out of me, and I'll get the fucking message.
Well, you know, in this case, these. I don't know what the fuck. Okay, in this case, listen. It was a message that had to be sent that you can't fuck with, you know, any of the bookies. Bookies are all controlled by somebody in New York, and they have them all over the place. There might be one at this bar. There might be one at the car service. They had car service. They didn't have Uber. You know, that this one, or it might be at the flower shop or wherever the fuck it is. So it had to be known that you can't fuck around with the people. And it was, what happened was I used to come back in when I got married, it was a big mob wedding in New York on 18th Avenue. It's called the Oriental Manor. We had the 3 halls. We had them all. One for the cocktail hour, one for the wedding, and one for the
reception.
Like just the gangs to hang out, watch football, and do whatever the fuck we wanted to do. And it was a mob wedding, two crazy families. So we were sitting there, and fucking my new brother-in-law. I don't believe I'll tell you. Yeah, my brother-in-law is now my brother-in-law. You know, friend. Now on the dais, we were all we had a prime rib and lobsters on the dais. You know, for the whole wedding and all that. Nobody on the fucking dais ate anything because we were all fucking coked up. So my new brother-in-law and I are in the bathroom doing lines. In comes my new father-in-law. Seeing his son and now his daughter's husband doing fucking lines in the fucking bathroom. I give that man credit. We're friends to this day. He's 80, I think 80 something. And he says, "They need you to cut the cake, Larry." Never mentioned it once. But like you said, a message was sent. I knew it. We fucked up. No more words needed to be fucking said. And to this day, I talk about it because it was amazing. And we've always got along great, still to this day. I mean, I had to have a sit down with him when my ex-wife didn't want me to see my kid, really. But that was taken care of one time. And that was it. All my divorces were never lawyers, cash in a bag, this, that, you know, whatever the fuck it is. You do your own thing.
Cash in the bag.
Cash in the bag.
That's probably so much easier.
Honestly,
lawyers don't.
We already have the bag.
Yeah, the lawyers don't like you. But so now let me get where we're at. So do that guy. No big deal. Obviously, did stuff like that.